Hi, I'm Jose, and I'm gonna be making a nice, spectacular spaghetti with mushrooms and bell peppers with a nice white Alfredo sauce. First thing you're going to want to do is start boiling your water. Uh, this is, for the spaghetti, and then you're gonna want to grab your bell pepper and set it on the stove. Turn on the stove and and then wait for the bell peppers to start to blacken. You're going to want to keep switching sides, maybe using some tongs, and then until the whole pepper is black. Don't worry, this actually makes it so you can easily peel it while putting it in the sink and peeling it off. Alright, next thing you're going to want to do is grab your mushrooms right here, and you're going to want to chop them finely. You can cut them into slices, you can cut them into nice little squares, however you want. It's just, you're going to eat it anyways. As you can see, I kind of cut my mushrooms into a slice and then cut it in half. So I put them in this bowl. That bowl will be used later for the mushrooms and also mixing in the bell peppers. As you can see, the bell pepper is blackening in areas because of the heat. Just keep rotating it. Don't worry about it. The water's heating up, as you can see. And right now, this is kind of more of a waiting period. But then, in the meantime, we can get ready with our Alfredo sauce. Okay, so for the Alfredo sauce, we're only going to be making, a little bit. So we're going to be using about 2 tablespoons of butter. You're going to let that melt completely. Okay, so after your pepper is done being cooked and blackened, you're going to want to grab a towel or a paper towel and let it right there in the sink. And you're gonna start running water through it, and you're gonna see that's gonna the burnt is gonna rub away, and you're gonna want to do that until everything that is black has gone away and gone into the sink. So right after you're finished removing all the black and with the burn, you're gonna want to grab a paper towel and kind of just take away that moisture. And right after, you're gonna cut it up, remove the seeds, and then cut it however you want. I usually do in slices or cubes. And now we're gonna go back to the Alfredo sauce. Now you're gonna want to use about half a cup of milk, and you're gonna pour it in, and then you're gonna want to mix it well, and then you're gonna add the other ingredients later on when it's done, when it starts to simmer. So I already went ahead and I added the tablespoon of garlic. Then you add about half a cup of cheese. I'm using a jack cheese. I know you're not supposed to use that. It's usually Parmesan. Right now I'm out of Parmesan. So after that, you're gonna now want to get a pan for your vegetables. So now you probably gonna put a type of oil. I used butter, and then put your vegetables there. Let them. So the peppers are basically already cooked. What you're mainly gonna focus on is are those brown mushrooms. Those mushrooms, you're gonna want them a little brown. And after, you're gonna want to put that sauce and spaghetti, and then it's all gonna be ready. And I'll show you later the final results. So here's the end result. What you're gonna now have is a nice spaghetti with a nice creamy sauce and with a nice crunch from the mushrooms. But it's a nice soft crunch that you'll get from this experience. I hope you like this video, and that is my first ever mushrooms, bell peppers, spaghetti.